guys, hello. Welcome to another of my videos. This is Mary from ASMMary and this is my ASMR channel. So today I thought I could make another video drawing for you guys. And this is not a realistic one. This is more of a cartoon style. I'm going to be performing some of my characters from a soap opera from Colombia that I really love, and it's called Betty the Ugly. Of course it has many versions, but the one I like is the original, the Colombian one. So I will be choosing two of its characters that I really like, and I'll be doing more in future videos. So for today I have her. I'm sorry about the cracked screen. This is my previous phone, and the one I have right now is with the one I'm recording. So yeah, I'll be drawing her. Her name is Stefania Gomez. That's the actress name, but the name of the character is Aura Maria Fuentes. And I think she's a really beautiful woman. When she was young, and now that she's it's been like 20 years more after the making of the soap opera, but she's still gorgeous. And well, I wish I could show you a picture of her. Maybe I'm able to find one. But yeah, she's very pretty. And I'm sorry if it's taking me a little bit more, but this phone, I don't know, it hadn't died just yet. It's so slow, and whenever I press, it would press twice or 3 times. Stefania Gomez, Colombian actress. I've been following her Instagram profile for a while now. So here she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, freaking advertising. I'm sorry. So here she is. This is probably the past year or this year. I'm not sure, but you can see she's still gorgeous. Okay, so I'll be drawing her, but as the character Aura Maria in my cartoon style. Now I am not sure if I have a settled style, but I do know how to make some cartoons, so I'll be trying this for you today, guys. Since I'll be a little bit away from the camera, I'm going to be speaking a little bit more loud, because I've noticed from my past videos that it sounds really good whenever I'm whispering close to the mic, and it can sound good if I'm speaking to this volume and this distance. Here's the mic, here's my mouth. So yeah, let's start. So first we're gonna have to sharpen a pencil. I have this really nice sharpener that I have since school. As you can see, I mean, whenever I would lend it to someone, they would be like, okay, where do I put the pencil? Do I put it here? And then I'd be like, there it is. So yeah, I really like this sharpener. Sometimes I like to use the big hole because I like how it leaves the tip of the pencil like really small, and in the mine as well. Okay, we're getting there. I'm not going to be making it too pointy, and I think I'm gonna have to empty it. So I'm gonna show you a little trick that I had in school and in college as well. I'm gonna take this off just to show you. So whenever I was lazy, I would take a, it doesn't have to be this big, it could be even just half of it. But whenever I would be too lazy to go to the trash can to empty my sharpener, all I would do is this. And I fold it in half just to make sure that you know where half is. And then you fold it like you're making a little boat. Okay, I'm folding it wrong, sorry. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this because this kind of paper sheet is really thick, so it's making me hard to fold it. I hope this is not too loud. Okay, now that you've done this, what you want to do is you're gonna have this part that got marked when you fold it to the center and take it to the center, okay? And take this down and this down. And what you did is this. You fold it inwards. And you're going to do the same with this side. Okay, there we go. So now that we have this, we're going to take the little kind of wings and take them to the center. The front part and the back part as well. And now you're gonna fold this to the back and the back part too to the back. So this is what you're gonna have. This might not look like you can guess what it is, but I'll show you in a second. So boom. You fold it so it stays in place. And ta-da! This is what I would do whenever I was too lazy to go to the trash can. So now I'll take this part off because this is the reason why I wasn't able to sharpen my pen really well. There you go. Wow. Okay. Now I empty the rest. Oops. Okay, there you go. So I'll put it back. Now I can keep sharpening my pen, and this is what's left. But yeah, I mean, if you are in the middle of an exam or you're just, as I said, too lazy, you can do this and keep it for the rest of the day. You don't have to do one every time that you have classes, because that would be too much of a waste. So this is quite useful for staying concentrated. If for any reason it happens to you like it happens to me, that I have to stay still and be in place so I can concentrate. Yeah, no, I got a little third of colored pencil in my finger. So let's keep sharpening this. There you go. This is a sharpened pen. Okay. So I'm gonna start first with Laura Maria, as I said. And I think I'm gonna put the microphone down so you can listen to a pencil. And in that way, I'm gonna have to speak a little bit louder. Okay, so I'll be back. Alright, guys, so now I have the microphone right here. I hope that I'm speaking in an enough volume so you can listen to me, because I said in previous videos that this was my background noise mic. So yeah, I would cut pretty much everything, but whatever's closer to the mic would be catched better. Okay, so let's start. Maybe I'll be chattering a little about these characters. I'm gonna put it here so I can put my hand in here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a picture of how it ended, because right now it's a little bit hard to me to like have the right angle, because I have one of these little tripods for the cell phone that are just like a little bit bigger than your hand, so I can put it like up so you can see directly in here. But in the future I'm gonna fix that. Okay, I'm not a professional drawer. What I would usually do is start with the eyes. I'm gonna give it a little bit more space, maybe here, so you can see. So usually I would start with the eyes. I know that there's drawers, and you know there's a million ways of styling your drawings, and I'm going to keep it the more realistic I can, but without it being realistic. Does that make sense? She never used eyeliner or whatever, but she had the most gorgeous like lashes, and she has such big eyes, like, oh my god. Well, in the soap opera she's a receptionist, and she's a single mother. She has one kid. His name is Jimmy. She's a little bit promiscuous, and I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying that, well, that's how she was. And the other character that I'll be drawing later, it was also a worker of the company. He was kind of like the mailman. Gonna put a little bit more in the front. There you go. She can be hell of annoying from time to time because sometimes she would get too excited and get the others in trouble because of her excitement. But she was a good person at the end. She was one of Betty's most loyal friends, but also was the one that would get her more in trouble. Sometimes I think that I should try to improve. It's a fact. I mean, not that I think I should do it, I have to do it. But work on giving a little bit more of life to my drawings because sometimes they feel like a really, really low quality museum of wax figures or something. Like you see no, even though they're not alive, of course, but you would see no life in their eyes, and they would look like horrible figures, like pulled on, made. And what I love the most about her, about Aura Maria, is that she had this gorgeous curly hair that they will always style in the best ways, and that's something that I would say it's also good in I'm gonna grab a little piece of paper because I don't want this to I don't want the graffito to go all over the place. Oh, so what I also liked about the Mexican version is that they made Aura Maria's hair full of life as well as the Colombian. And I would say her curls, Niurka's curls, because the actress is called Niurka, and in the soap opera she was called Paula Maria, because you can make it literal. Well, in some versions, I've heard that Betty in New York is a really, really nice approach in an American way. Oops. I really, really hope that you're able to listen to this, because the sounds of the graffiti in the paper are really, really relaxing to me. Even though you're not able to see, you'll be able to see later, don't worry. Sometimes I feel like my drawings look a little bit I don't know what's the word in English, but it's when the eyes are not in the like centered, so one might be centered and the other one might be a little bit here. So I feel like my drawings sometimes get to the point, but it's not that bad. Everything or things like that are fixable in short term if you get to practice. I like how she always had the tiny plumped lips that really, really suit her. I think the problem might be this one. Maybe I should use another razor. Like this one might work. Well, anything I can do so It doesn't look like their eyes are separate. I'm not saying that that's not beauty. I'm saying that's not the way she is. Because all kind of eyes are beautiful. That looks better. Okay. She always had a beautiful, beautiful body. Like the way she was and always been. Like she always worked hard to get the way she were. And if you see her profile on Instagram, she always worked hard. She's always working out and taking care of herself. Okay, so that's it. I'm not sure like what's happening in this chapter, but I think she was being blackmailed or something by one of the executives. I'm not sure if it was in this chapter. This is the kind of expression she would have. Oh wow, this is going to stain my drawing. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit wider in here. She was looking weird. Okay. Maybe the ear's too big? Well, this is actually good because I'm going to be making more and more sounds for you guys. But yeah, it was too big. That looks better. I'm not going to make it too well, all I have is a picture of half of her body, so I can make it like whole. But this is a good exercise. I'll be making her hair at the very end. Maybe mark a little bit here the cheekbones, because the way her face has always been, it's really sharp. I've always liked the shape of her face. And the way that they would dress her also would highlight the best of her body. And even what was not the best, she would look pretty on everything. And at the very end of the soap opera, she would have her hair straightened, like to as a part of changing her style, and she looked really good with that too. But I'm gonna stick with her curls. As today, I don't know if that was the way her hair was, like naturally. I think it was made for the show, because as I show you, like you saw in the picture that I show you, she had straight hair like today. But yeah, her curls were amazing. There's also a show of them, like Betty at school, and it was an animation made in Colombia. I think I'm not sure, but I think it was made in Colombia. So it was when they were all little and they attend school, and it's like really funny and cute. But that was a long time ago. There's some parts that I'm not able to see right now, like the top of her head, so I'm just going to figure it out. She kind of looks to me like Elena Bonham Carter, the wife of Tim Burton. And that's not like the first title that I would give her, just an actress, and she even received an award from the British royalty. And like, yeah, she's done a lot of amazing work. She's such a humble woman. So her hair is pinned right here in the back, and the rest is just loosened everywhere. So it's on top of her shirt, and the way I did the shirt first and the side that you might not be able to see it now, but I will show you in a bit. Her hair falls in front of her left shoulder, and I did the rest of the shoulder because I needed to know the proportions. Even in front of her ear, but like I said, I had to have the proportions. I've never been really good at drawing hair. I just do it the way I feel like it should be. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. One of her nicknames given by one of the hideous secretarians. Well, actually the only one, because all the set of secretarians, they were friends with Betty, and they were named as like the ugly gang by the designer of the company, but they were not ugly, especially not Aura Maria. And one of the nicknames that the secretary gave her was Pechugin. That's my favorite nickname, and she was called that like as a breast, because her breasts were really big. So that's what it means in Spanish. Wow, she has all this gibbered stains in her clothes. Gonna try to make him like to mimic him. she had this amazing waist, like so tiny. That was my dog sneezing, in case you heard it. Wow, that's a lot of chirp. Okay, so this is the first one. I'm gonna write her name right here. This is Aura Maria Fuentes. And the name of the actress, I hope I'm writing it right. Okay. Oh, there's an arm missing. There you go. So this was Aura Maria, and then now I'm going to be drawing another character. I'll show it to you right now. That's I don't know the name of him. I just looked him on Google. Wait a second, I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Oh, got a little bit lost here. Okay, his name is Julio Cesar Herrera. I'm going to cover her for a little moment so I can draw here. Could put this a little bit more to the back. Okay, there you go. So his character in the soap opera, it's called Freddy. His name is Freddy Contreras, and he was quite a guy. He was really he was full of charm and like pickup lines and all that stuff. He was in love with Aura Maria. Well, who wouldn't? And as I said, he was the mailman of the company, but he was like quite stylish. He was always worried about the way he was dressing, the way he was smelling. He was her hair, if it was brushed, he was always really well groomed. Even one of the high positions of the company, that's one of the antagonists, she went to a trip to Miami, and when she was back, she brought him a perfume, and she told him that it was because she knew how much he liked to be presentable all the time. I really like this character, and I think it was kind of unfair, like the way he was treated along the soap opera, because he was so in love with Aura Maria and she would never pay attention to him, because she said that she was looking for a man that could give she and her son a really nice future. And she said that Freddy was not that kind of person. What I liked is that they ended up together at the end of the soap opera. In case some of you might be watching it right now, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it to you. I do hate when people spoil me things that I want to watch myself. So I'm sorry if I happen to spoil it to you. Wow, now that I'm seeing it, I'm making him look really, really weird. This eye is too big. Okay. That's better. But he was always a nice guy. Like, for real. I never saw him doing anything like wrong or to hurt others. Even when Betty arrived to the company for the first time, because she was looking for a job there, he would just like low key try to tell her that she was ugly, but not in the way that the big, like, the main characters did, to make her feel bad, you know. He was just trying to play around. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't realize when I'm too concentrated drawing. I don't realize if I'm making a loud noise or something. So I apologize. He actually was an interesting character. Like the way he got some plots together. There's a character in the soap opera, and her husband cheated on her with a woman that they both met one day when they were doing groceries. And she started working at the company at some point. The woman, I don't know how to translate the way she was named by the Ugly Gang, but she was pretty much a hooker because, well, you know, she stole Sophia's husband and they had 2 kids. She was called, in Spanish, of course, impulsadora, vagabunda. I wish I could translate those names to you, but you get the point when I say that she was pretty much treated as a hooker. And the way his hair is styled, it's kind of a famous hairstyle in Colombia, and I don't really like it. I mean, it's I don't know, I just don't like it. But there's people that like it, so I mean, if you like it, be it. But his hair was like combed to the front. I'm sorry. It was combed to the front. And then he would add some gel. But I mean, he was well groomed all the time, even with that hairstyle. He was quite famous at the time, even now, but just in some parts of of the country. Okay, I made a mistake here. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. There you go. That's better. I never saw him in other kind of clothes. The only time I saw him, and it's not that I saw them, but I saw some pictures. There's a sequel of soap opera called Ecomoda. That's the name of the company. And well, that's the second part. And I know that they want some of the main characters, like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the main characters, and him. Well, I'm not gonna say that he's not a main character. He's like kind of a main character, but well, they all got. They, for some reason, they had to go. They had to go on the streets only wearing their underwear. So that's the only time that I saw him without his suits. He has a hand right here. He's like touching his face or something. It was a thing he would do from time to time. I don't know why. With his hand. Maybe it's a part of his character. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have quite a struggle trying to draw hands. But I'm doing my best. Here's a button. So the rest of the tie, he would wear a vest under his jacket. There it is. Gotta move this because this is not helping me. Okay. And his shoulder. Oops. There you go. Okay. Gonna color a little bit his hair, even though I think he was a little bit blonde, but I think it's lacking of color. The way the one from Mexico was dressed and groomed is not like, I don't think it's quite fair with the one in the Colombian version, because he was a little bit more of a clown than Freddy actually was. The other one was called Simon. He was also Contreras, but called Simon. And yeah, I didn't really like that character. Sometimes I would get really stressed out because he was just too much, like exaggerating stuff, and yeah, I didn't really like it. So I'm done, you guys. Just a little something that I need to see. Maybe if they had like this little line under the eyes or under the mouth. Okay, so here it is. Oh, I forgot to write his name. His name was not just Freddy. His name was Freddy Stewart Contreras. Okay, guys. So here's the result. It's a little bit hard since the camera will reverse the image, so you might be watching it all reversed. But yeah, so this is the final drawing. I know it don't look at all well, just maybe a little bit, maybe a 50% of how the characters would look, but yeah. The part of learning to draw is to embrace all the process you go through in order to get better. So this is actually really good for me. I really love it. Maybe I'm going to do more. Yeah, I will do more characters in the future. Probably Betty and Armando, that are the main characters. And yeah, for now this was Aura Maria and Freddy Contreras. Quite a peculiar couple, but yeah, they went through a lot, and I love the way the story of them was told throughout the soap opera. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.